story. It's about Jimi Hendrix. But Jimmy doesn't figure in the story for a little while. So we first start with a young woman in the US Midwest called Linda. And in 1970, Linda wins a scholarship to go to Oxford University to study British poetry and prose. And Oxford, so exciting. And it's a new program, it's very small, it's only 5 students. There's Linda, there's another American woman called Margaret from the Boston area, and then there's 3 British guys, you don't need to know their names, not more of it. And Oxford wanted this new program to be such that the students would have really meaningful intellectual conversations. So they were given their own common room, and they were given their own designated dining table in the dining hall. But it didn't work. And it didn't work mainly because Margaret, the girl from Boston, well, she was very reclusive, and so she didn't show up very often. And then the British guys would come and they'd just talk about cricket, something like that. And Linda was very frustrated. Now, one thing you need to know about Linda, our heroine, is that she's a real problem solver. Okay? So, things improved the day they went to London. As part of their program, the 5 of them were sent to see a play in London. After the play, a friend of one of the British guys picked them up, drove them around swinging London, it's 1970, and then in the evening he took them to a club to see, Jimi Hendrix performing. And he was fantastic. And they all loved him, especially the girls. So then they went back to Oxford and things kind of went back to normal. Christmas holidays came. Well, Linda couldn't afford to go back to the States for the holidays, but Margaret went back. And she was actually 2 weeks late coming back to Oxford. And she was even more, well, depressed is really the word. So Linda decided, well, she's got to do something. So one afternoon, she lets herself into Margaret's room. Margaret's sitting there looking out the window. And Linda says, "Margaret, what's wrong? How can I help?" And Margaret turns and looks at her and looks her right in the face, maybe for the first time, and says, "I have breast cancer. It's on both sides, and the prognosis is not good." Of course, Linda's shocked. And she says, "Oh, I'm so sorry, Margaret. Well, what can I do to help?" And Margaret says, "You know, I'm only 25 years old. I've never had a serious boyfriend. I've never had sex. I want to have sex. I want to have sex with Jimi Hendrix." So I told you that Linda was a problem solver. So she does a little research. She finds out Jimmy isn't married. He seems to like girls. And importantly, he's going to be playing in London for a couple more months, and she finds the name of the hotel where he's living while he's playing there. But her next challenge is to transform Margaret from a sort of string of pearls, sweater set in the 1950s style girl to bell bottoms, fringes, beads, bright colors, dangly earrings, 1970s chick. Margaret's willing, so they work on this, and a few weeks later they go back to London, and they go back to the club and hear Jimmy play, and he's just fabulous. And then they go to his hotel, and they wait in the lobby. They have to wait quite a while, but eventually in the wee hours, Jimmy rolls in, and the girls jump up. "Jimmy, Jimmy, Jimmy, we're such fans, you know, we love your music, we heard you play, we think you're so great." And he says, "Thank you very much." And they talk for a bit. He says, "Gee, you sound American. Are you here as tourists?" And Margaret starts to explain about the British poetry and prose at Oxford University and all that, but Linda interrupts her and says, "Well, actually, we're just party girls." And they talk a bit more, and then he invites them up to his room. And as they're going in the elevator, Linda just backs out, right? And she says, "Oh, I'm just going to get a bottle of wine from the bar, I'll be right up." But she doesn't do that. She leaves the hotel, walks across town, and takes a train back to Oxford in the early morning. Margaret reappears in Oxford 3 days later. Within a year, Jimi Hendrix is dead of a drug overdose. Margaret goes back to Boston. she finds a new doctor. She has a double mastectomy, and she lives for another 44 years. Thank you.